Hello everyone, in this video I would like to show you how to edit a curtain wall. So let's start with the most basic edit we want to do, and it's removing one of these mullions. Make sure that you checked this option called select pinned elements, otherwise you won't be able to select these mullions or panels. Okay, so make sure you don't have the X icon next to this option. So the first way how to remove this mullion is to select it, or multiple of them or more of them, unpin them and use delete on your keyboard. So just delete them. The problem is the panels are still divided. So if you don't want to have the division here, you need to select different approach, and it's working with grid lines. So if I hover over one of these this curtain wall mullions and use tab on your keyboard, you should be able, right now you can see we highlighted the dashed line, and this dashed line is the curtain wall grid. So we need to select it, and now we can edit which segments should be divided and which not. So we selected this grid line, and we click on add remove segments, and we click here and there, and it will automatically join these two panels together and remove the mullion. If we click again, we can edit back. Let's add some more mullions. So let's say I want to create horizontal grid here, add mullions there, and also another one here. So go to architecture, select curtain grid, and the first way how to do it is to select all segments. So let's say we want to create one continuous mullion here. So we click here and it will create the mullions everywhere. Another way is to create it in just one segment, or we can select all except picked. So it works in such a way that you click where you don't want to create the mullions, and then you hit enter and it will automatically create these mullions everywhere except the places where you clicked. So this is how you create these new grid lines. Make sure to don't try to create another grid system here. So let's say you want to add some mullions there. Don't go to architecture and try to create new grid line. Here you go. You can see it's quite hard to create a grid line here. It's because the grid line is already there. So if you want to add mullion here, you have to select the grid line, click on add remove segments, and you just add some segments. Okay. Let's say we want to change one of these mullions. So we click here, we unclip it, and let's change it to different type. If you want to create another type, you can click here, edit type, duplicate it, and change some parameters. Or you can try to find it here. Let's say we try to find mullions, and you can see that there is this rectangular mullion, and we already have these two types. Let's say I want to change all the mullions that we have on this row. So I select one of these mullions, right click, select mullions. You have multiple options on grid line, on horizontal grid, blah blah blah. So I want to select across grid line. It selected all of this, but it's wrong. I wanted to select all of these. So again, select mullions on the grid line. Now we unclip them and change them to, for example, this one, or we can use the circular or any type we want to use. Okay, so now you can see that we change all of these. And the same thing goes for panels. So let's say you want to change this panel. make sure that you check this option, which will allow you to select the panel by face, because right now if I click, I'm not allowed to select the panel. So if I click on this option and use tap on my keyboard, I can actually select the panel by face. And let's say I want to create a different one. I want to create one made of aluminum. So I click on edit type, duplicate, aluminum. Let's change it to different material. So let's say aluminum, say this one. So we have a different type of the panel. So let's say I want to change all of these on this grid. So I select this panel, right click, select panels along horizontal grid. I unclip them. Let's change them to aluminum, for example. There is one special thing about these curtain walls. Let's create a new one. And let's select, for example, the not defined. Delete all the grid lines. Let's create some grids there. And let's create some mullions there. Perfect. Because when you select the panel, you can change it to another panel, or you can assign it another regular wall, or you can assign another curtain wall. So let's say we assign fixed number curtain wall, we change the number here, and let's say here, and we can also change the angle. So you can actually select any panel and change it into another curtain wall. So I think that's pretty amazing. And I think that's all for this video. So I hope you learned something, and see you next time.